let's talk about Project 2025 now that President Trump has won, and how P25 may impact veteran benefits. I think it will. Probably not the way you're thinking. I'm going to explain that thought process. So I talked about P25 4 to 5 months ago when everyone lost their bananas. So I want to be very, very clear this time, and let's just list some facts, all right? The news correlated Project 25 with Trump. They put the news did that, okay? P25 is not a Trump policy or a J.D. Vance policy. It's from the Heritage Foundation, which, yes, is conservative, hence the correlation there. You could see how people would connect the dots, okay? But to be very clear, P25 is not Trump. Trump is not P25, period. Now, Trump has said multiple times he's not down for P25 and has even said the recommendations, that part's key there, the recommended policies are abysmal, and that is in quotes, abysmal. And the last fact is what matters the most, okay, is that the Heritage Foundation recommends these policies and is basically a blueprint on how to lower the national debt. And the VA portion is a very, very small portion of the entire P25 blueprint, if you will. Now I'm going to throw out some more facts about VA benefits because that's what we're all here to actually hear, right? So yes, P25 recommendations for veteran benefits will never, makes veteran benefits more difficult and will take some away as far as its vague relation to military service. That is in P25, that's a fact. Another fact, no, P25 benefit recommendations for veterans will never pass the light of day, okay? Even with the Republican sweep, if they win the House, the overwhelming majority are not going to vote to slash veteran benefits. Stop saying they will, because they won't. And I'll tell you right now, okay? If P25 VA, the VBA portion of P25 happens, I will delete my YouTube channel. How about that, okay? If that goes through, I will delete every single video I have, because it's not going to happen. And people just keep saying it is, but it's not. So stop saying it, okay? Yes, now here's where VA benefits are going to be impacted, in my opinion, is on the VHA side of P25, it aims to be more privatized, and of everything with P25, this is most probable, okay? We know for a fact that Trump is a big fan of privatizing the VA, and we saw that with Community Care, the Mission Act, and you can say whatever you want, that's fine, okay? Trump made it possible. He essentially championed more access to care for veterans due to VA wait times and locations of VA medical facilities. That is a fact. Whether you like it or not, it's irrelevant. These issues should be bipartisan, okay? And it's a really big deal. Community care is absolutely awesome, okay? Millions and millions of veterans are using community care. So yes, there are good parts about it, and there are bad parts about it, okay? Now, that we can debate all day. But if you're going to look at P25 for policies that may creep inside the Trump administration the next 4 years, and through the Senate and through the House with a Republican sweep, if the House makes that flop, it'll be probably on the VHA side of the House with privatizing healthcare versus slashing VA benefits. That's not going to happen, okay? I am personally excited to see who will fill the cabinet position for the Secretary of VA. In my perfect world, which is nobody, right? I make videos on my phone right now, generally in my basement. Tulsi Gabbard, with her civil affairs background, I would be a fan of. But again, this Secretary cabinet position is way over my head, and it really doesn't matter. So I'm really looking forward and excited to see what that looks like. If you made it to the end, let me know. Comment below what you think about VBA Project 2025 and VHA Project 2025, and if they're going to be implemented or not. Again, these are not Trump's. They're just recommended policies from the Heritage Foundation, which is largely conservative.